we have our content there. So now we're going to look into detail about screen output. Screen output and keyboard input. You can output content to the browser using the document object. So that's the example we saw. You can also output using console.log. With console.log, things on the server can be output using the console.log. With this, it will not display the content in the browser, but rather in a window. It will debug it within the window, another window, such as the CMD window, the black one. Okay. But some text editor also can display the console alongside the browser display. The third method of screen output is window object, using the window object. And that one also has three methods: the alert, the confirm, and the what? Prompt. In fact, the alert is for displaying messages, while confirmed and prompt is for keyboard input. Keyboard input. So we'll demonstrate them as we go. First, you have done with the document object, but you can see example here again. The document object syntax for screen output is together with the right methods. Then in the bracket, we have our string, the value we want to display. If it's your name, you want to display whatever you want to do here, you put it in the bracket with quotation. We have another method which is used together with document object, which is write-ln. Document.write-ln. This is to add a new line after each statement that you are displaying. Okay. So, example here. When you have series of document.write, with this, when you display them as we did, it will concatenate the sentence together. So for example, hello world is, you see the next value added to it, the same line, hello world. But when we use document.write-ln, is to move the next content, their content, to a new line. Okay, right. So they are all right method. The one of them is what? Write-ln. Okay. This is a simple outputting. But with this, I will let us to look at a variable. Then we'll put this example there. Example. If we declare x equals to what? Hello world, then we can say document.write x. X equals to John Coffee. Document.write Marhaba plus x. So we're referencing the value of s here. Referencing the value of s here. That is what it will display to us. Outputting. All right. Console. Example. So let's say I've declared three variables: s, norm, and sum, and assign value to x and y. Okay, s and y. So s is 20, y is 30. Okay. So even here, the variable should be y. I declare three variables. I assign two with value. The last one, sum, we say equals to s plus y. This is our expression. Now, instead of outputting console using document.write, we're using console.log sum. So sum is passed here within the as our argument or parameter. Okay, console.log. All right. We'll look at example as run the examples as we go. The last part of screen outputting we said are three using the window object. We have the alert, confirm, and the prompt. Remember at the beginning, we said that is the uses of JavaScript. One uses of JavaScript is to create pop-ups. Okay, so this is pop-up 2, confirm. This is pop-up 1, using the window object. Okay. So what is an alert box? So it's a pop-up that programmer can use to display message to the user. When you visit a website and the pop-up, the moment the page loads, there's a pop-up welcoming you. How may I help you? They have used alert. And the code is simple. In between the script tag, you just use alert method. It's a method. Pass your message within that particular parenthesis. Alert. Okay. The second type of pop-up is known as confirm box. Confirm. We use the confirm to verify or accept something from the website. You're on the website interacting with the content there, and you click on something to delete it. So you see a message box. That message box is for you to verify that you actually want to delete or cancel. So confirm pop-ups will come with two with two buttons, the OK button and the cancel button. When you click the OK, it will delete. When you click on cancel, it leaves the content. So simply, this is how you write the confirm to generate the pop-up. Confirm is our method. In the bracket, we have the message. The third type of pop-up is known as prompt. Prompt. So prompt is used to collect information from website user. You use it to collect information. So it will come with a text box for you to type the information and two buttons, OK and cancel buttons. Okay. So remember the usage of the three boxes. So we are going to demonstrate the pop-up boxes with these examples. So we are going to create another file. I delete this content. I deleted all content. We're going to create our first pop-up alert to display alert. So within here, you just type alert. Alert. And you want to welcome the user. Welcome to ABC Limited website. alert. File save in the same folder. I want it in that folder. And our file will be practice2. Practice2.html. Change the MIME tab to all. Practice2. All right, so we have our file saved. You can see it reflecting up there. So our second file is in the folder. All right, so this is how it will pop up. Alert. This page says, welcome to ABC Limited website. So alert comes with a one button. Okay, then click before the other content will display. Okay, other content will display. So if I have, hello?
Hello, please can you cover that again?
Who is that? Kobe.
Livingston.
I know, David. They are now getting the alert. Alert is easy. It's here. Alert method is a method. Okay, that comes with braces. And I'm saying that within the braces is where you put your content to be displayed. You want to send message to website user using pop-up. So one way you can do it is to use alert. Okay. Alert. So if I have other content on the page, so on the page, if I have all this content there, let me put them back there. Okay. It doesn't matter wherever the alert code is, it will pop up first before other content will display. So now we'll save our work. We close, sorry, I've closed it. We go to the browser. This is the first one. You go to your folder, debug. You see that the alert has pop up. We'll click OK, then we see our content. You'll see our content. All right. So let me open the file. I want to open the practice2.html in the text editor. So it's here again. This is the alert. Okay. But I want to change the title. The title, I want to change it to second JavaScript program. Second. Okay, so we save our work. I refresh. Okay. And see that where the title is showing here in the address bar, the second JavaScript, and the other one is our first JavaScript, second. Okay. And now we want to demonstrate the confirm or prompt. So if I want to demonstrate the prompt, maybe, okay, my symbols are basa. So Okay. Confirm. Okay. So you just, it's a write your confirm. We have our brackets. Close our brackets. We go in between. We have our I can't find that one too. So in between, I have my confirm message. My confirm message, you remember we said we want to verify, okay? Want to verify something, what the user want to do, okay? So maybe after the user enter a submit, we write confirm message. We say, do you want to submit? Want to submit the form? Maybe the user have filled the form. So write this message to ask if the user want to actually submit that particular form. So save again. Oh no, I wanted to save this as another document. Save. So let me resave this. Save as practice 3. Practice 3.html. Change the MIME type. Save. So now, instead of alert, I'm adding the confirm that I copied. So I'm saving I've deleted the alert. So this is practice 3 for confirm. Okay. You go to your browser, folder. This is what we have. This, do you want to submit the form? Do you want to submit the form? That's what I put there. I either say cancel or okay. If I say okay, you see that the content will submit and the page will refresh. Confirm. Okay, confirm to verify. And now, let's say we want to practice the third pop-up. So practice 4.html. Change the MIME type of the document to all. Practice 4 is saved. So instead of confirm, I want to do, what do you have there? Prompt. So prompt method to collect user the input. You want the user to write something through a text box, you can use prompt. So let's say I want to ask the user to enter and provide your name. Who say? Your name. So save your work. Provide this with your name. So go back there to our folder. We see practice 4. You see. So this is what we are. Kindly provide your name. Okay. So if your name is Kwamina Joshua. Okay, you submit. So the page will refresh to whatever you continue what you are doing. Right. Okay. So this is just introduction. Pop-ups for alert, pop-up for confirm, and pop-up for prompt. Prompt is used to collect information from the user. Okay. Then we said confirm is used to accept or verify something. Alert is used to display message to the user. All right. Yes, somebody answers, Sapra.
Madam, please, my data when I finished, so I bought a new one, but the only thing I got, I didn't get it was the one that you type someone's name inside. And the,
Okay.
yes.
All right. So I'll go over that one.
Okay.
The prompt. Okay. All right. So we said prompt is used to collect information from the user, and it will come with two buttons and a text box. So to use the prompt method, you type the word prompt and your parentheses. Inside, you type your whatever information you want from the user. So the message I typed there is, kindly provide your name. Okay, then you save it. We will save our content, go back to, we debug. This is our debug. Kindly provide your name. So you just type your name. Type your name. All right. So you can cancel. It will refresh the page, or you can what? Apart from cancel, what can you do? You click on the OK to submit the name. It will do the same. So this is the third pop-up. So I'll give it a meaningful time. Your never see program. Okay. You can give a prompt. Just a program prompt. So save it. All right. So that's what we have done. Are you okay now?
Yes, madam.
Okay. Thank you. So those are the common uses of JavaScript. We have looked at displaying messages and set, then do whatever. So as we continue, we will demonstrate other usage such as validation and what you have there. Okay. Now we quickly look at JavaScript operators. Operators are used to perform operation on one or more operands. So we have symbols to represent operators. In JavaScript, operators operated are 5: arithmetic, comparison, logical or relational operator, assignment operator, and conditional operators. So look at them one after the other. Okay. These are the commonly used arithmetic operators: the plus, minus, times, division, modulo. Okay, modulo will give us the remainder after division, the increment and decrement. Okay, and these are the description. We know what plus does. All up to here, increment and decrement, we know what it does in every program. Okay, plus will increase integer value by 1, and minus decrease value by 1. Okay, so these are examples. If I say 5 modulo 2, it should give me 1. 10 modulo 8, it should give us the remainder, which is 2. Okay, 10 modulo 2 will be 0. If I define s equals to 5, and I say s plus plus, it will output what? 6 for me. Increase by 1. S minus, output 4 for me. Okay, because the original value is 5. Arithmetic operator. We use it to perform operations on one or more operands. The second form of operator is assignment operator. Assignment operator. These are the supported assignment operator in JavaScript. A single assignment, we have used it so far. If I say plus equal, this will add and assign operands. Okay, it will add the right operand to the left one and assign the result to the left operand. Okay, so if I say C plus equals A, it's the same as C equals to C plus A. It will add the left operand to the right operand and assign it to the left operand. All right. The same with minus. It will subtract and assign the operators. If we have C minus equals A, it's the same as what? C equals to C minus A. The same with times, the same with division, and the same with modulo. All right. Any question here?
Madam, please, if you can go over again, please.
So I'll go over with this value. So look at the top here. If C equals to 20, and we have A equals to what? 5. C equals to 20, A equals to 5. Okay. Using the assignment operator plus equal, I know this should be easy for you. Okay, this one, A assignment, we have used it so far. So if I say A equals to 2, okay, or A equals to B, so meaning they are equal. The operand in the left is the same as the operand on the right. But it's different when we say plus equal. Plus equal. With plus equal, look at the, consider your equal sign, the equal sign here. The operand to the right, to the left is C. The operand to the right is A. Okay. So if we said plus equal will add the right operand to the left. Okay. These are right operand. and assign the value to the left operand. So this is our left operand, which is C. Bring it down, C. So C will be equal to adding these two values together, C plus A. If it's minus, the same thing. So C will be brought down, C equals to, then bring the C minus A times, in that order. So if our C is 20 and A is what? 5. So this will be equal to C here. Because of minus equal, our C will be equal to 20 minus 5. This kind of question, you get it in your objective. So here will be 15. Here will be 25. Okay. And here will be the 20 times 5. Okay. 20 divided by 5, 4. And then the model. So model will give us what? C model equal A will give us what?
0.
0. Thank you.
0, madam.
Yo, thank
0, madam.
you.
0.
Okay, thank you. So I hope it's understood now. The one who asked that question.
Yes, madam.
Okay. Collins, it's okay. Okay, thank you. So now we have looked at arithmetic operators. We look at assignment operators. We're going to look at the third kind of operator, the comparison operator. Okay. These are the comparison operators supported in JavaScript. It's equal. Okay. We'll check the left operand against the right operand to see if they are equal or not and give you true or false answers. It's equal. So if I say 5 equals 8, this will return false because 5 and 8 are never the equal. But if I use 3 assignments, equal against 2 operands, this will check the number and the data types. It will check both the number and the data types. It will return true if they are the same. It will return false if they are not. So if I define S equals to 5, Y equals to, you see the quotation around 5. So this is a number, this is a string because of the quotation. So my statement is here. If I say S equal Y, like the above, this will return true because it will not check the data type. However, if I use a 3 assignment operator, this will return false because the data types will be checked. Okay. Not equal. This is the symbol. Not equal. If I say 5 is not equal to 8, it's true. Greater than, less than, greater equal, greater than or equal to. The last one, less than or equal to. So all those are easy things that we should comprehend. Yes, Richmond.
Madam, I want to find out about the 5 equals, the 3. Like checking the data type. That the one in the quotation is string. So what if I put one like X equal to 5, but it is in words? Then I put this one to like this, which are all strings. Will it give me false or it will still give me the true? because it look like it will be like the same data type.
I don't understand.
Like
If
I
you,
make it x is equal to 5, but
mm-hmm.
the 5 I put I did not
And the
write
five
figure,
in,
but it's in
okay,
words,
I'm coming.
and this one y I just put the string sign, but I put it in figure.
Mm. Oh, what did I do? Okay. I wanted to type something. All right, so I don't know. Let me see whether I can type here. New tab. So if you say S equals to
5 in
5
words,
in Word. Okay,
yes.
thank you. So Word means it is what? String.
Like I'm saying yes,
It's a
but in the
string.
other,
In the
yes.
other one you
So
put
in y I just put the quotation, then I put 5.
yeah, as a number in number form.
Yes. Will
So
it me will
are
it
they
return true, or
the
are
same?
they the same? That's why I want to find out, are they the same data type?
You have to try it, but they are not the same. That 5 is written in string. Okay, even a number with the quotation, you see what happened? The same number, 5. But we've converted this with the quotation to string. Okay, so here it will give us what? The data type we said it will give us false
Okay.
because we check the type. But here it will return true if the numbers are the same. It's still string.
Yes, madam. Thank you.
You're welcome. These are the supported relational operators. Logical and logical or logical not. Okay, logical and. Excuse me. We have operands. You say S is 6, so we say logical end will return true if both operands are non-zero. Okay, they are non-zero. The operands we are using, here we have 6, 3. And we're saying S is less than 10. Logical end, Y is greater than 1. So this will return true. Or logical or will also return true if any of the operand is non-zero. So the same, 6, 3. This is our value of S and Y. Then we say S equals 5 or Y equals 5. Okay. S equals what? 5. Okay. Or Y equals 5. Are they the same?
No, madam,
Mhm.
because the y value is 3.
The Y is 3. And then S is also what? 6. So this will return false. That's why it will return what? False. Then logical not is also here. So this is one way you can use logical not. You declare S and Y all right. Then before the parameters in the bracket, you have put not there, not. So that means S is not equal to Y. That's how we read it. S is not equal to Y. Then you look at your value. The value. This will return what? True, because they are not equal. Mm.
Madam, I think you are mute, please.
Sorry. Okay. The fifth one is a conditional operator. Okay. With the conditional operator, this is a symbol. Question mark and colon. And can be used for if statements. Okay. Can be used for if statement. Okay. Or if else statement. It can be used for if else statement. Okay. Reserve words in JavaScript. Earlier we talked about how we can use declare Java, what do you call it? Variable. And variable name we say cannot start with a number. And start with character, $, underscore, or any alphabet. However, these are reserved words that cannot be used to declare variable or function, okay, or method. Any object you want to define, you cannot use them. They are special words reserved for different purposes. Different purposes, okay? Now, what are variables? Variable is a name associated with a piece of data. Okay, we use it as a container to store data. Okay. You can declare variables in different ways. So let me say 1, 2, 3. You can declare variable in 4 ways. So let me modify this small. You can declare a variable in 4 ways. In 4 ways. So one is using the keyword let keyword. Another one is using var. So far we have used var. Another way is to use const. The fourth way is without any keyword. Without any keyword, you can declare your variable. Okay. So we said the var keyword can be used to declare both local and global variables. Okay. Local variable and global variable. You can use the word var. But the const or let can be used to declare a block scope local variable. A block scope local variable. Okay. So simply, this is a declaration of variable. Okay. Declaring variable with let. So here we say let name equals to Peter. Console.log name. You reference it here. Okay. All right. You can see the block of code here. We have the block of code where we have declared variable, and we are using console to output it. So what kind of outputting is this? This is just a local variable. We declare a variable within the block, and we outputting it within the block. You cannot come outside the block of code, outside the bracket, to reference your variable. Okay. So that's how you can use the let keyword. However, if I use var name equals to Peter, we are changing the code. Then we say console.log name. It will work. Likewise, outside the block, it will work. Console.log. So even though we can declare variable in various ways, it depends on our usage, either local or global. Okay. We can also declare our variable using the keyword const. Making that keyword const. Const fruit equals to apple. Okay. So with const, you can use it to declare variable, but that variable cannot be changed after the declaration. It cannot be changed after the declaration. So take note of this. So if I say the value is apple, console.log fruit, it will output something for me. But if I go ahead to reassign the value, saying that fruit equals banana, you cannot change it because of the const keyword. Okay. All right. Earlier, we've talked about how you can declare variable with $, underscore, or character A to Z, or upper and lower form. No other special character is allowed in variable name. No reserved word is allowed. And you cannot begin a variable name with a number. You cannot begin with a number. Okay. Example. I cannot go here and say var 1x. 1x equals to 3. You can't begin the name with a number. This is our variable name. You can begin your variable name with a underscore. Okay. But not dash. This is a dash. This will not work. It should be an underscore. And this one will not also work. One can come after S. S1 equals to 3. It will work. So those are the rules we are talking about here. Okay. I hope it's clear.
Yes, sir. Yes, madam.
Yes, madam.
Thank you. So this is a simple declaration. Var S equals to 3. Var Y equals to 20 times S plus 12. Alert. Alert Then in the bracket, we say Y. Okay. So instead of document.write, we are using alert to output it. So let's quickly add this to our, or I take it as another practice. So we are going to look at alert in this situation. This is our variable. We save our file. Save. Practice what? Practice 6.
Okay, 6.
Practice 5. Okay. 5.html. Change the MIME type there to all file type. Okay. Then we save our work. Practice 6. With this practice 5, practice 5 is here. So the answer is displayed here, 72. 72. Then you click OK. So apart from using alert to display our content, we can change this to document.write. Why? Okay. That will display in the browser window. It will display in the browser window. Example 1, example 2. You can output your content with a sentence. You can output your content with a sentence. So if I have S1, S2, I have top line equals to this. Document.write, Michael Edna is top line. Okay. So how do we do that? So our statement is in quotation and we have concatenated plus using plus sign. So mean you should add there in the single line. In a single line. We're going to look at that one too. All right, copy. Save as practice 6. 6.html. Change the type, save. But this is the content. This is our content. S1. All right. So save the work again. Want to display as sentence. Okay. Practice 6 is here. Okay. So Michael Edna is 40. Michael Edna is 40. Okay. Okay. So That is our second practice example. Okay. We look at scope, variable scope. So when you declare a variable inside a block or function, it can be referenced within that function. Okay. That is a local variable. So we have this type of variable scope, local scope, and then global scope. When we also declare a variable outside a function, okay, or within a window object, it can be defined anywhere. You can reference it anywhere in the document outside the function. So that means global variable can be used anywhere or referenced anywhere within your code. This is our explanation. So let's say we declare a variable a equals to global. And this is the starting of our function. So outside the function, we already declare a. Then within the function, we say var b equals to local. Document.write my var. Okay. So at the end of the block of code, the function block, then I call my function. Our function name is check scope. So we reference our function, which is what? Check scope. Okay. Okay. So that is with variable declaration. The next section is data types. JavaScript supports two types of data type, primitive data types and non-primitive. Remember that JavaScript data type are not declared. So it is known as on-type language. On-type. You don't say int A equals to 1. String B equals to Maria. Okay, we don't do that. So we don't declare data types, but they are divided into two. The browser will detect, the interpreter within the browser will detect whatever you have assigned to a variable and know that is a number or a string or Boolean, etc. Okay. So the primitive data types are mentioned here. Remember I said two main forms of data types. So we are looking at primitive data types, which are string, number, integer, and decimal are all numbers in JavaScript. Boolean, undefined. If I say var s, without assigning anything, it's undefined. If I say var s equals to null, it's a null value. So meaning it is empty. Null value means it's empty. Okay. The non-primitive data types is also known as composite data types. There are two of them, arrays and objects. Arrays and objects. Okay. So this lesson, we look at this type of data type, the primitive. Next lesson, we'll look at composite. We look at composite. But with this example, I will just we'll move faster. Data types. If I declare variable tst and I assign I love JavaScript, the browser will detect it as string. AB55, the browser will detect it as what? Integer or number. 5. The following will store Boolean data type. It will give me true or false answer. So Boolean. And the moment we say places, let places equals to, and the bracket, square brackets is detected. Okay, it will interpret it as array. And this with a bracket, curly bracket, it will detect it as what? Object. Object. Okay. So this will continue up to the end of the curly bracket as object. Okay. So that is how JavaScript is on type. You don't declare the data type, but the browser will detect it based on your assigned value and run it as string or integer or number in that order. So here we say we store it as number type. Okay. So I've already told you what on type is and how implicitly the conversion is done is what we have here. So with this example, we have S equals to 4, Y is 11, and Z is cat. Q is 17, string in string form. Okay. So if I go ahead to say ans is my variable name. Ans equals to S plus Y. S plus Y will give us 15. Z plus X. Z is cat and S is 4. So it will bring them together. Cat 4. S plus Q. S is 4 and Q is 17. It will give us 417, etc. Implicit data types. Okay. So JavaScript does not have explicit data type, so you can't define. But implicitly, it will, based on your value, the operators will be calculated, as we have in these examples. All right. Oh, the conditional statements are the same. The conditional statement are the same. So JavaScript will support if statement, while loop, for loop, and do while loop. Okay. Control structure controls the flow of execution of a program. It controls the flows of how the code should be executed in a program. So I said these are the example of control structure in JavaScript. All right. So when we take if statement, we have it in this form. Who is that?
Hello, madam.
Yes.
Please, our time is up, so I want to alert you to
Okay,
wrap up.
okay. All right. So I'll wrap up for you. Okay. So as I said earlier, when you go, you look at the conditional statement. It's the same in every programming language. The if statement are here with the syntax with example. syntax with example. Okay, and we are using what we have used before. So we say if our num equals to prompt, enter number. Okay, enter a number. That is the num. Num is a variable name. So if num is greater than 0, alert. Given number is positive. We can modify the code to include else statement. Okay, if else statement. So this is example with if else. Else alert positive number. So this one is checking two options. The first statement with other condition. Okay, if else. Okay. Another example with if else for two condition. The conditional statement can also be done with switch statement. So you use it to perform different action on different conditions. So let's say we want to write about grades. Grade. So to do all this in switch statement, you start your syntax with the word switch, the expression. Case 1, break. Case 2, break. Up to all your cases. Then at the end, we have the default statement to be displayed to tell us that you have finished all the conditional statements. So yeah, I have the syntax and example. So looping, we said is support while loop, do while, and for loop. Okay, so those are the key things about control structure. Let me see. Control structure. So next week we will start with array. Array and object. I already said I will start with the primitive. Okay, then we'll look at array and object next time we meet. All right. So we end our lecture here.
Madam,
Yes.
please, can you kindly share your slide with us or give it to the course rep so that we can
Yes.
give to us?
The course rep should send me hi. Okay.
Thank you, madam.
I'll send it to them. Okay. Bye. Send me hi now, then I can send it to you.
Okay.
Madam, is it the please, is it the module that you send in the course rep? Joy, is it the module that she sent it to you?
The model is there. She's having her own slide. That's why we want her to add the slide to it.
Okay, one last slide. Okay.
I've sent it.
Please, and then both the model and the slide, please put in the group. Some of us will have. Okay.
Madam Pana Wabotresi Eradius.
It's so nice. So the way Madam is, it's just so nice.
Oh, yes. Wow. Really happy. Hey, this is my first lecture I have joined for this semester. So what else? I'm still new in the system.
I wish started with us on level 200.
So what lecture follows?
Networking.
Okay. Wow. This marks my first lecture. Seriously, I didn't even know that we have started lectures for ourselves. Hey, wow.
Very high. Give me now. It's going.
Fisher.